Mi raccomando, non fare tardi. Mi raccomando, chiamami. What is this Italian expression that you keep hearing? If you have heard Italians saying mi raccomando and you were left a bit puzzled because it makes no sense to you, this video is for you. Ciao a tutti, I'm Manu, your native Italian teacher, and this is Italy Made Easy, the channel for English speakers who want to learn, improve, practice, and master the Italian language. Cominciamo! So, when are you likely to hear mi raccomando? It is usually something friends or family say to each other, and it can be used mostly in two ways, by itself or as a part of a sentence. And it has two main different meanings. But let's start from the beginning. Mi raccomando has the reflexive pronoun referring to me, clearly, and the verb that totally looks like the verb for recommending. And don't get me wrong, raccomandare in Italian does mean to recommend, and it can be used with that meaning as well. Mi puoi raccomandare qualche buon libro da leggere? Raccomandare can also be used within its all-Italian context of nepotism, where people get jobs they're not fully qualified to do only because they know somebody and they were recommended. But these two meanings have nothing to do with the expression that we are discussing today. Or rather, the meaning of mi raccomando is related to the verb for recommending, but the context is very, very different. Let's start with the time when mi raccomando is used within a sentence. Mi raccomando, iscrivetevi al mio canale.
Mi raccomando, comportati bene.
Mi raccomando, non bere troppo stasera.
What we are basically saying is, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, behave, not drink too much. So yes, it is a recommendation that I am making to you. It can be positive or negative, and it is usually said with a friendly intent. Why am I saying usually? Well, because there are times where it's used more like an order. Imagine a parent telling their child not to do something.
Mi raccomando Luigino, niente televisione stasera.
In that case, it's more like a listen to me, Luigino, no TV tonight, and therefore it's more of a direct order. But in your case, if you hear mi raccomando in a sentence directed to you, I'm sure it is simply a friendly, please make sure to do that or not do that. So how is mi raccomando different when it's used by itself? When would you hear that? Let's say that you are my guest at my house and I'm going out, leaving you at home. As I walk away, I might say, allora ciao, eh? E mi raccomando. Just like that. Mi raccomando about what? It could be anything, really. The idea behind this is something like, and please do as I would do. So, back to our example, I probably mean, mi raccomando, make yourself at home. But I could also mean something different, like, mi raccomando, don't snoop. Mi raccomando, don't touch my things. So, basically, please behave the way I wish that you do. Mi raccomando, mi raccomando, mi raccomando, mi raccomando. Perfetto. Hai capito? Got it? If so, write your version of mi raccomando in the comments below. Questo è tutto per oggi e mi raccomando, fai mi piace a questo video. Ciao e alla prossima!